Hey guys, Steven Nestricht here from Big Number One Motorsports again, but this time to tell you about this awesome machine right here, the 2021 Can-Am Ryker 900. So the first thing you're probably asking yourself is, why the Ryker? Who would be interested in the Ryker? Who's the Ryker for? I'll tell you exactly who it's for. If you want the freedom, the fun, the excitement, exhilaration, the fresh air that you get from a motorcycle, but without the intimidation of potentially falling over, then the Ryker is for you. One of the greatest things about the Ryker to me is that anyone can enjoy this motor on wheels. Whether you're young, you're old, you're strong, fragile, bold, timid, this can be for anybody. All you do is just hop on the Ryker, twist the throttle, and go. Because the best journeys have no destination. What I would say is probably the most appealing thing about the Can-Am Ryker to most all customers is, again, just how easy it is to ride. So starting with a fully automatic transmission, like I just said, all you do, you twist the throttle and you take off, you go, you enjoy the road. Since there's no clutch operation or gear management that you have to worry about, whether you're a new rider or an experienced rider, it leaves you more time to really just enjoy the ride without making sure you're doing it right. Just get out, enjoy it, fresh air, the scenes, whatever it might be. In combination with just the twist and go throttle, fully automatic transmission, you've also got all three of these wheels have anti-lock disc brakes on them. On a standard motorcycle, you've got two different levers to operate those brakes. But on this bike, literally just one pedal with your right foot, press it in, all three wheels are going to bring this bike to a stop safely. Very easy to do. And then, you know, you're out there cruising the back roads. Let's say that back road comes to an end. What do you do at that point? Well, you don't have to worry about heaving this whole thing backwards. I don't know if you can see with my foot, but there's just a little lever right here. You pull it back with your foot, and now you're in reverse. Twist the throttle, back it out of there, turn around, and do it all again. Super easy, super fun to ride, and really some people like the motorcycles two-wheel bikes because the complication adds some excitement, adds some fun. But to me, the fun of the Ryker is the fact that you really can just riding with your friends, your family, your spouse, kids, whoever, and just go wherever without having to worry about the little intricacies that maybe prevent some other people from getting into the motorcycle world and experiencing what all of us know is so great about it. On top of ease of operation, another big focus that Can-Am had when designing the Ryker was safety. And because, again, another big fear for a lot of people in getting into this industry, into this market, into this hobby, is the intimidation of you know, what could potentially go wrong. A lot of people don't realize this, but Can-Am, who is owned by BRP, Bombardier Recreational Products, the Bombardier name has been known for focusing on safety and innovation since as early as 1937. With Mr. Armand Bombardier, just a few years before, he actually lost his son because they weren't able to make it to a hospital in time thanks to a blizzard that had covered the land in snow. Right after that, that led to the invention of the world's first snowmobile. Later, the Sea-Doos. Now, the Can-Am Spyders and Rykers. So from day one, Can-Am has been focused on safety and innovation, doing things new and different. The Ryker is no exception. So to start with, those anti-lock disc brakes that I mentioned to you earlier, those are going to, in emergency stopping situations, those, just like in your car, they're going to stop the wheels from locking up and losing traction, because when you lose traction, you lose control. So by pulsating the tires or the brakes in the way that they do, allows you to maintain traction, maintain control, and come to a stop in a safer, shorter distance. On top of that, you've also got traction control. So not only is stopping safely important, but accelerating quickly is important too. This thing makes about 75 horsepower, 900 cc's, three-cylinder engine. It's torquey, it's quick. So you do get a traction control system just like you get with the full-size Spyders to make sure not only are you stopping safely, but if you're under heavy acceleration, you're going to maintain traction, maintain control. To kind of bring all that in together, Again, one of I think the biggest things that stop people from getting into the motorcycle world is that fear of falling, which Can-Am has addressed that as well with their stability control system. Again, a technology that Can-Am's been using for over a decade now in the full-size Spyders, and have brought it to life again through the Rykers. So that stability control system, without getting into all the physics and details of it, what it does is it monitors wheel lift on the bike to make sure that no matter how hard and how fast you turn this bike, there's no way that it's going to flip itself over on top of you. Making sure the wheels are always planted on the ground and you're always moving forward, having fun like you should be on this beast. So again, the ease of use is if you want something easy to ride and can still have fun on, the Ryker's the machine. If you want something safer than a motorcycle but want the joy of a motorcycle, the Ryker is the machine. Another big part that Can-Am really focused on when bringing out the Ryker is, all motorcyclists know, your motorcycle is an expression of yourself. And Can-Am really wanted to bring that through with the Ryker. And because of that, they have hundreds of accessories and combinations of accessories you can put on these machines right from the factory. So just one small example. You may notice I have this machine is green, right? Or acid yellow as they call it. These panels, these color panels that you can choose for your machine, they can come right off. Now, not quite that easily. This is just a display purpose. It takes a few tools, but just a couple of pop rivets. This can come right off, and within 5 minutes, your green machine could be blacked out, or pink, white, blue, whatever color you want. So, you know, if one day it's raining and you're feeling kind of maybe a little on the darker side of things, throw some black panels on this thing. If you're focused on being visible and being seen and safety and light and bright and loud, and you want people asking you about your machine and taking pictures of you, maybe throw some green on there. But it doesn't just stop there. There's so much you can do with these machines, from different suspension options that you can do, windshield options. There are seating options. While this one right here comes standard from the factory as a single seater, you can add passenger seats. There's storage. There's different lighting effects, different color accents. There's so much you can do. It would take hours of videos just to talk about all of it. So to stop you from having to watch an hour of me talking about accessories, just come on down to the dealership. We've got this awesome display here, which I had a bike built out, but it looks like I may have lost it. You can come right here, design a Ryker in any look, any configuration you want, see how it looks, and decide, is that the look you want to go with? And then we, Big Number One, can make that happen for you. So those are just a couple of what I think are the key points on the Ryker and why you should probably be interested in it if you are. If you want to know more about it, I could talk about these bikes for days and how fun they are and how easy they are to ride. But if you want to know more, come on down to the dealership, call in, ask for Steve, and I'll be glad to show you around, walk you through the process, and welcome you to the world of motorcycling, whether it's 2 wheels or 3 wheels. 205-942-3313. Thanks. I look forward to getting you riding.